What's up, pod people? Another episode of Who Farted. Today, we're talking aliens. And, I've never seen an alien, nor have I seen a UFO.
I've been called one.
Yeah, well, okay. Dude, you are the least Mexican I know.
But not everyone knows that. I used to be browner. I stayed inside for a long time, man. I got that golf flip now.
Dude, you couldn't even. Can you roll an R?
Why are you gonna talk shit now?
I'm just asking. I can't roll an R. I mean, I'm Mexican too, dude. So, I mean, I know I'm talking shit, but I mean, the reality is I'm Mexican too, and I can't roll an R to save my life. I couldn't.
Better,
Yeah,
but I need to be in the moment.
I can't even roll a joint. I'm not good.
I
at
can't do that shit either. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I buy mine joints.
Yeah, you know that Snoop Dogg actually has somebody that he pays to roll a joint for him.
Yeah, I applied for that position. I started practicing for it, but I never got an email, so I gave up.
Yeah, well, you know what? You should shoot for your dreams. So,
well, that's not a real dream. I just figured, that's an easy way out.
Yeah, God, can you imagine that on your resume, dude?
10 years rolling joints for Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Tell you what, he's a fucking damn of a reference, so that'd be fucking.
I guess, yeah, but not if you're trying to get a legit
Well, then you could
job.
probably put Martha Stewart too. And you actually use that one. You hang out with her a few times.
Yeah, that's true.
How'd you know Martha Stewart? Let's not talk about that. I just know her, okay? I just know her. Either in prison or Snoop Dogg.
Well, I told you,
but I'm not the right prison for that. So
I told you my alien joke, right? I've already said it. I already
told you mine. So what's that?
I've already said it on the podcast before, so I don't even remember which one it was. Maybe the conspiracy one. I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. Fuck it. I'm not telling it again. People could go back. They could go back and they could listen to all of our podcasts and they'd be like,
I feel like it was the technology one.
Was it technology? Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Or it was probably the talking shit one. I'm just gonna keep naming episodes that way they watch them all or listen to them all.
Yeah. Well, today we're talking about aliens, and I don't know if I believe in aliens.
All I know is Blink-182 has a song.
Oh God.
Aliens are real, and that's what I based my whole life on since. So, if I know anything,
yeah, Blink-182. What's the guy's name? Tom DeLonge.
I was gonna say it's pop punk is what I know. Tom DeLonge Schlong Magon, something like that, right?
Is that his full name?
That's his full
his government name.
Yeah, it's his full government name. That's what I was gonna
say. His Christian name. Tom Shalong DeLong Long Dong Shalong.
Damn it! I keep wanting to say it, but I don't want to. Never mind. That's
was that in the Bible? Was that a name in the Bible?
It's probably his biblical name.
Yeah, his biblical
Tom
name.
Shalong.
Tom DeLong Shalong DeLong.
But no, he has a full on company.
I know where it's all about schlongs. No, it's all about UFOs and shit, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
To the stars.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
sure.
Co-founded by him. It is composed of aerospace, science, and entertainment divisions. So you can learn about science, aerospace, and guitar.
All right, cool.
Oh, it's made by other guys in his other band too.
He's got another band?
Yeah, Angels and Airwaves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of that, but I can't remember a song that they've done.
Me either.
Well, do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
Okay. Why do you believe in aliens?
Because I don't know if this is accurate, obviously, but Google says 100 billion estimated planets in like galaxies. So, out of all of any number of planets outside of our solar system, it could only be one. It could only be us. Or are we talking just in our solar system?
I mean, I see what you're throwing down,
Yeah. So
but
that's all. That 'cause, I mean, as far as I want to get onto like aliens, like in the planet space of it all, like I can't see us being the only one in like yeah, that's Earth, like, for sure that's us. But like I don't know, what other planets are they? Mercury, I don't fucking know. Maybe there's someone that could live on that shit.
don't forget about
Mars.
Uranus.
Well, there's definitely something living in there, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
And then there's Pluto. Why the fuck did they stop saying Pluto's a planet, man?
it's a dwarf
They they,
planet, man,
they wanted to talk shit about. Nah, no, I'm just
and it's
fucking
got a
around.
weird,
But
like
there was an
rotation.
episode of, well, yeah, because it's a when I was in school, it was called a dual planet because it was rotating with its moon. So
Huh.
they considered it both like so yeah, dwarf, but also like with its moon. I don't fucking know. But there's a episode. I forget what. I think it
What,
was
Rick and Morty?
Futurama. No, I think it was Futurama.
Where they
No,
talked
no,
about
no.
Pluto.
I don't know what it was.
There was a whole episode
There's
of Pluto.
no there's different planets on Futurama for sure, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
what the fuck was it? I'll find it later. But they go to Pluto, and the people are like kind of pissed because Earth stopped considering them a planet.
Yeah, dude, that was Rick and
And
Morty, man.
was that Rick and
That
Morty?
was Rick and Morty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then
I
was
haven't
it?
watched Rick and Morty in a
It
while.
was
Wow.
Jerry. I think that's the dad's name, and he was like, "No, you guys are a planet," and they like started
Oh, now
worshiping
that you're
him
saying
as
it,
like a
yeah. Now
god
that
or
you're
something.
saying it, yeah.
Yeah,
Ah, fucking hell.
yeah, yeah,
Because I just remembered the part where they find out, so I thought they were like talking shit to them the whole time about not being a planet.
yeah.
But okay, dude, yeah, no, it was Rick and Morty.
But
Ah,
as
fuck
far
it.
as like
I
alien,
forgot. I forget about that.
as far as aliens go, like I'm with you on the fact that the universe is massive. So to say that we're the only ones, that's kind of like I don't know, that'd be closed minded. But
Yeah.
I don't I don't know if I don't know if aliens the way that we have been taught. I don't know if that's the way the aliens really exist, right? Like
The
because I know
gray
that there's
people and
what?
like the gray people and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
Like
or that they
how
come from some other planet and some other
uh
galaxy or whatever, and they traveled light years to get here. Like I don't
yeah.
know if that's necessarily true, and I don't see that being
Well, the ones that probably come
real.
to our planet or have come are probably still here, you know? So, like, I don't know, what if, I want to say, like, what if before Pluto was fucking, because it's frozen, right? So what if before it was frozen over from being too far from the sun, it was like a fucking cool ass little water planet closer to us? It started drifting off too far. And so all the fucking mer people from there came over here, and that's why we have mermaids and shit. We just don't see them because they're like, nah, fuck that. We like the deep, like cold water. So we're not never coming up. But that's why we see fucking videos of random shit that look like mermaid or I don't fucking know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But so what if that is still like, what if they're an alien race that came from a different planet that's, like I said, what if it was Pluto that fucking drifted too far, got frozen? They
Dude,
can't live in frozen water if it freezes completely.
dude, have you ever heard of the theory that dolphins are actually aliens from another planet?
I've heard of something like that, but I've never taken that serious.
Yeah.
I never dove into. Is it something like that?
I don't know. I don't
Because
remember.
what if they're the dogs of mermaids then, and like they just fucking
And the
some
mermaids
of
are
them someone
aliens.
went out. Yeah,
I think I think that it's too early in the morning to start talking about some crazy ass shit like that. No, dude. Uh, I don't know.
you get
Like when it
high.
comes, what?
I say you get high.
I know, right? Yeah. I think that there's so many different like ideas of what aliens are. I mean, I think that the one that makes the most sense would be that they're these travelers from like different, like maybe dimensions.
See, I like that one too, because I've said something similar. But now is it like, is we're in the third dimension, right? Talking
Yeah.
about like motherfuckers in 2D,
No, no,
or
but I mean,
no,
like,
I'm just kidding.
yeah, but like people, like, I mean, whatever, however they get here, I mean, if they're real, however they get here, it has to be some sort of a, like a either a Stargate or a wormhole, some sort of, you know, some sort of like tunnel system that they able to go
Elevator.
through. Yeah, right. Yeah, but they're able to just get
So
through
like
like
even like that,
a
imagine
large
like
distance.
we're just like, or fuck it, like we're floor 13, and there's like different uh fucking elevators to get to where we're at. We just can't fucking access them until we find like a fucking
You're saying the dimensions are basically
gate.
like floors, right?
Yeah.
On a building. Okay. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
what if like the concept from Norse mythology of the fucking levels of their like earths or their heaven and hell are just different like floors of their tree, you know?
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Yeah. I don't know, man.
but then that would fit too with your dimensions because you can't access them without their um fucking rainbow bridge. I don't know how else to explain it.
What is this, Mario Kart now?
No, well, that's
I'm just playing, dude.
there's fucking symbology everywhere, bro. Mario Kart,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
the back of the dollar. Um,
You ever seen it on weed, man?
I saw the eye the other day. You just gotta look in the crystals, man.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of half baked, I watched that again the other day.
Oh, they're making a sequel.
Yeah, and I'm so disappointed that they are because, like, have you seen? Oh
I am
god,
too. I am too.
it looks
Just
like
because,
a.
but like I saw it and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But come
It
on,
looks
make up
like
something
it looks
else.
pretty shitty. But I mean, and how are you
Is
gonna
there a
have
trailer already?
no? It just like
Oh,
the
the
story.
cast.
Yeah, the
Oh yeah,
cast and then what the
I just saw the
story is.
cast.
Yeah, nah. It
But
it
yeah, I
just
was
looks
looking at it. I was
dumb.
like,
How are you gonna have it without Dave Chappelle? Right? Like, come
exactly.
on now. And then I watched the first one again, and it wasn't as funny as I remember it.
You had to be half baked, dude.
I think you do have to be high. I
You have to
wasn't
be,
high when I first
have to
watched
be
it,
high. You
but
you had to
yeah,
be high.
yeah.
My first time watching it, I didn't realize I watched it before because I was so high. So I watched the whole thing, like, man, I never seen this so fucking good. And I got to the end, and I was like, wait, I have seen this before.
Damn, you were fucking lit then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great, dude. It was great.
yeah.
But yeah,
Aliens, man. Do you
alien,
do you think that there's any like truth to any of that ancient alien shit? Like aliens building the pyramids.
aliens. Damn. Now you're gonna hit me with the pyramids, though. Like, cause like I don't think people could have moved those stones like how
I
they said. I don't know.
honestly,
Like there had to have been more fucking tech back then to
exactly.
make them move.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't aliens making them straight out, there had to they're lying to us about like these motherfuckers had bulldozers or something pushing that shit. You know? I don't know.
I mean, I think that the pyramid thing is a story for another day, but because there's a lot to it that I could go
And then
into,
and
but
then isn't there like a map almost throughout the whole like of the world of pyramids just like going in a straight line?
yeah, they kind of line up. They're yeah, I know what you're
So
talking about. Yeah,
mhm.
yeah. There's pyramids all over. I don't necessarily think though that the aliens are the cause of it. Like I don't. I mean, if aliens are real and they've been traveling here for centuries,
Or what if they
then
were just the inspiration? I don't know. But go on,
the
sorry.
inspiration of what?
For the pyramids.
Oh,
Like their flying saucers back then were pyramids.
huh, that'd be
And then
crazy,
they saw that and were just like, oh shit, we need to make that. We could be just like them. All right, fuck it.
dude.
But I cut you off.
I
What were
don't
you
know
about to
why
say?
though,
Sorry.
but I don't know why, but that reminded me of cause like weird aliens kind of a thing. Have you ever seen the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
I have not. No.
Dude, I fucking love it.
Clowns creeped me out when I was a kid. And I think it was probably because of that movie.
Yeah.
I was flipping through TV one day, and cause I don't know if it was that movie, but it was a little kid in a store, and she's just staring out the door, and there's a fucking monstrous clown out there, just like, no.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't you fucking go out there, bitch. And I just flipped. No. I just changed that shit.
They're aliens from some other planet, and their spaceship is a big top tent, so like a circus tent. Okay. And then they're actually they're like vampires, so they go ahead and wrap up the people in cotton candy cocoons, and then they stick big straws in there, and then they start to suck the blood out of the people and the goo of the people, right? As they start to dissolve in these big cotton candy cocoons. And the only way that you could kill the clowns is to shoot them in the nose. And then their nose explodes and there's confetti everywhere, and then they spin around and explode. It's fucking crazy. It's a crazy ass movie. I used to love it when I was a kid. But I always
might be something to like watch back on soon if you want.
I was
on Discord.
Oh yeah.
If you want sometime.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, I thought about doing like movie reviews or something like that, like like short little episodes. But you talking about aliens coming down and like UFOs of pyramids. I mean, I know they had like the triangle ones. I mean, what if like one day all the pyramids just started to like rumble and then they all started to fly up, dude? That would be fucking crazy, right?
That'd be fucking dope.
Yeah, I don't think that's true though, but
that'd be dope though.
And now, let's ask a Brit. This segment we call Ask a Brit, where we ask 3 British men who represent all of England a question. When you think of America, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
I hate to say it because it might be a little bit offensive, but instantly you say America, my brain automatically triggers America. Fuck yeah. I can't help it. It's just, I don't know, that's the first thing that physically springs to mind. But if you're talking about America as a whole, just the country and everything, I'd prefer to think of it as a whole sort of Americana sort of idea.
The land of the free.
Yeah, that's
home of the brave.
It's not what comes to my mind.
Obviously, there's other stuff going on, everywhere, which is...
What comes to my mind straight away is cowboys. Because I fucking love cowboys. Even though it was a horrible time to live. It's a cool thing to look
Apparently it was only a stretch of like 10 years.
Yeah, it was like
the cowboy
1890 to 1900-ish.
Apparently.
Just Red Dead.
I don't just get my information from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Sounds like it.
Pretty much.
Unfortunately, my first thoughts of America are quite negative, and it's basically just the
racist.
No, it's not racist.
How dare you?
Probably.
No, they've not got a great history, but as a country,
by comparison,
yeah, like
I love it.
I'm not gonna lie to you, but one thing it does make me smile a little bit is when they say like, "Oh, mate, we've got houses older than your country." Like, so, I'm not gonna lie, I'd just bring a little smile to my face.
Yeah, and obviously, like what we see and hear of America over here is obviously only just the bad bits.
Yeah,
and it's such it's got to be on such a small scale, but it's just magnified to us.
Yeah, all the
I bet America is still, to an extent, like land of the free. I bet it's still a great place to live. But obviously, all we ever hear is all your mass shootings
and all the propaganda through
propaganda. Your fucking completely idiotic political system and politicians and.
But then when I do think of that, because I obviously see all the negative shit about America and their government and everything, and it is a total farce.
Yeah.
But then so is ours.
Yeah.
And ours is
absolutely
still as blatant. I'd be curious to see what it's like over the other side of the
Yeah,
pond.
I've seen on
and
Reddit,
how
someone
they
did
view
ask.
our government.
Someone asked on Reddit, like, you know, in Europe, we see you as this. And it's, you know, you silly American, doesn't know any geography, like, but what's your opinion of us?
Yeah.
And apparently they have very similar feelings to the British, and that the political system's fucking absolute shambles, the country's burning, like, and we're all stupid.
Yeah.
So it's quite interesting. Obviously, that's just a Reddit opinion, but a lot of people agreed with it. But yeah, unfortunately, that's my first thought, is all the bad bits of America. So like, yeah, like your gun crimes, and
Because we do get a lot of the bad news.
Yeah,
You get all the officer-involved shootings
yeah,
and all that
you know,
kind
and all
of
the,
stuff.
the airheaded teenagers that you see on TikTok where they don't know where they live, like they couldn't point to their country on a
Can't
code.
tell you where the food's from.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. It's not a good image that's portrayed.
No.
But we also have a lot of the positive stuff too
Yeah.
that we can enjoy.
Mm.
All the TV shows, the movies,
Yeah.
all the video games, and all the stories that come out of America.
Yeah.
I love American
Second
food.
to none.
Comic books.
Absolutely love American
I
food.
love American food. All you can eat.
Yeah.
Delicious. I love watching like all the American grill shows,
Mm.
like, where they're grilling steaks and
Yeah.
all like the cultural stuff.
Yeah.
Like the culture of America, like friendly neighbours, and like everyone knows each other, looks out for each other, like grilling with your neighbours, having a few people over, like all that good
There's
shit.
a lot of community, isn't there?
Yeah, everyone's in the positive stuff. Is everyone loves each other. There's a lot of religion thrown in, like a lot. With you guys are portrayed as very religious everywhere, like all over the country.
Probably not. That
No.
probably isn't true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure that you're a lot like us, because there's not a lot of religious people over here anymore. It's not like as in your face as the American stuff, like all the preachers, the evangelical preachers and stuff.
Yeah, we don't have that here.
No, we don't have any of that stuff.
We just have crackheads that we can't stab.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have drug addicts everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the first things that come to our minds.
Sorry, guys.
That's
I've got to be
alright.
honest, though.
1 out of 3 ain't bad. Ken went for the land of the free and the home
You
of
went
brave.
Cowboys.
Yeah, I went with Cowboys.
And I went with your mass shootings.
Yeah.
So
You went dark.
I'm just. I feel bad because
No,
I know
but
it's not.
It's an honest view.
Yeah,
because that's
but
what
that is
we see.
genuinely what I see so much of it everywhere, because it's very much in my bubble.
A lot of negativity. They're all over like Reddit and Twitter and everywhere. There's mainly Facebook. And it doesn't matter which side you're on. It seems left or right. Like
Yeah,
like there's equal amounts of bullshit being thrown either way.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's too much, man. So we focus on the good things
Yeah.
instead.
Like cheeseburgers.
Comic books, comic book movies,
Cheeseburger movies.
all of your
Yes.
beautiful actors and actresses
Yes.
Mm.
and in betweens.
Thank you, Wayne, Lee, and Kempen. You can find those guys at the Pooh Finger Podcast on Spotify or wherever you find your podcasts. But I think that aliens, if that, like I was saying before, I think that if they are real and if they've been coming here for a long time, they've definitely been doing it through like, you know, wormholes and shit, man, and like Stargates.
Well, why do you think we can't go to Area 51 for one thing? I mean, I don't think it's there. It's too fucking known, but it's Area 51. So there's got to be more, right? Or
You think
less,
there's alien shit there? I don't. I think that's too obvious.
Not there. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's hide in plain sight. You know, like if we actually went in that shit, like we said a few years ago, we weren't gonna find anything. We'd probably find a bunch of fucking podcasters or something, like just fucking random shit. And then I think like I said, it's Area 51 for a reason. So there's got to be more spots. There's hidden areas that we don't know. The Earth's bigger than they're letting on, so they've got to have different spots and places that aren't America. You know.
Yeah, I know you keep talking. You talked about like what was it, the big Earth theory? Yeah.
Yeah, but not even at that point anymore, because the map that we see and that we've seen every day. I mean, for one, it's Photoshop. NASA says it, but I'm not. That's not something I'm leading to for flat Earth. I'm leading for. I feel like they squunch it up so much that we're just like, oh, that's how big the fucking like U.S. is, when it's really like that big. You know? What I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I know people listening aren't gonna see what I just did, but I stretched my arms out like fucking 3 steps as big. But so, and what I mean by that is, so like, there's more space that we don't know about that they're gonna be able to use and hide shit in. And then they let us know about Area 51, like, oh, it's right in the fucking desert in Nevada. Go there if you fucking dare. We're gonna shoot you.
Well, they don't let us go.
I think it's just a deterrent. I think it's just like, that's where everything's at. No, motherfucker, it's hidden somewhere else. We're just gonna tell you that's where it's at.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, there's so many like underground bases, like in the mountains and shit. Like, yeah, dude. I'm sure they got plenty of stuff hidden.
And how many of those mountains are pyramids? But sorry.
But I mean, also too, like, we're not allowed to go to Antarctica. And
that's another one.
You know, and who knows
that shit's melting.
Going on there.
That shit's melting.
Say that, but I don't
know. No. But have you seen the other theory that since it's melting more, shit's coming from behind there, and that's because they like tested a 30-ton nuke, or not nuke, but bomb a few years back, and they're saying that's what that's for. They were fighting some Godzilla monster. That'd be dope, man.
Yeah. Dude, also too, there's stories of UFOs coming out of the water, and there are some people who think that there's a bunch of like hidden bases underneath the water, like one off the coast of California. They've claimed that there's one off the coast of California, and I guess like maybe water would be the best place to hide.
Yeah,
if
people want to go down there, so
yeah, and it's so massive.
You been to Morro Bay in a while?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, the last time I went there, and I was like walking around the rock. The rock on one side has a big ass just circle with a line in the middle of it, and like jokingly, I was like, "Dude, that's a fucking hanger, isn't it? That's a hanger." And everyone, like, because I was with a few people, they're just like, "Shut up, fucking my ass." I'm just, dude, straight circle with the fucking perfect line, like it opens up, and I'm just like, all right, they're fucking up to something. I don't know. It's probably gone now since I realized it, and I'm gonna put it out into the atmosphere, you know, because I never said anything to anyone else after that day, and now I'm telling you,
and now it's out there. It's out there on the interwebs.
10 minutes, they're gonna disconnect my internet like last time. So I'm gonna stop talking.
Yeah, right. I don't know. What about like UFOs and shit? Like, do you think that? To me, I think that most of UFOs that we see are actually like man-made. I don't think that there's
like they're testing shit.
Yeah,
or something.
And I think the technology that they have,
other governments, yeah, but I would think too, like, what were you gonna say? I want to hear.
Technology that they have is way more advanced than what they've let on.
Yeah. No, so, they're 60 or plus years ahead of us before they give shit to us.
Yeah.
But either like UFOs or other governments or us like testing shit out, and because that's all they mean. It's unidentified flying object.
Yeah.
So, and then it's changed since then now. So now it's something else, right?
Yeah, I don't know what they call them now.
But, and like you said, like there's stories of them coming up from the water too. So that leads me back to the mermaids are aliens. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, but then you got to say that mermaids are real. I don't know if that's.
I never said they're not.
Yeah, man. No, I know that they have different species of.
I mean,
of
like
aliens,
you
but-
said too, like the aliens that we're believe or put out to believe are out there. You don't think, like, I would say the same thing about mermaids. Like why do they, why are they gonna have like straight up fish bodies? They probably have arms and legs just like us. They're just, adapted for the fucking water. I don't know, like especially like with Black Panther. I don't know if you care for spoilers. I actually do know you don't care for spoilers at
Yeah.
all. But Black Panther, they have the pretty much like Atlanteans, so
yeah.
pretty much mermaid people or whatever. But none of them look like that. They've just essentially they took the same thing that Black Panther would take for his powers, but all of them shared it. And so since all of them shared it, since everyone or like every kid they've had since then pretty much could live underwater because of the power, like, I don't know, it's weird to explain. It was weird to watch, but like especially if you don't know, because I don't know if you watched the first Black Panther.
I haven't watched any of them. No.
Yeah, so their power comes from something that came from outer space.
Okay.
But for the Atlantean one, like theirs fell into the water, so it was like, absorbing water, so they pretty much could live in the water. Now after they took it, they couldn't stand in the ocean, or not in the ocean but out in the air. They had to go straight
okay.
into the water. So essentially, like, I don't know, I would say they're probably like that. They can't breathe our air, so they have to go into the water, like how I was saying earlier about if it was really like Pluto that fucking drifted away from the sun, froze, but they had people, and then like our government was just like, fucking get the fuck over here, you're cool. Like before, like way before or something, like maybe the Tartarian people, like we were saying, if they were doing shit like way bigger, because it's recognized as a place, like you said, since the 18th. But if they were way wider and maybe they were part of America, like I think the theory is,
I mean, yeah,
maybe
Tartaria was supposed to be like Tartaria was supposed to be,
right?
Yeah, it was widespread. It was like all over the world. Yeah, Tartaria was like an empire that was bigger than anybody else. But yeah,
what if they're the ones that were cool with the fucking aliens coming over, and
True,
then now
yeah.
only the heads of the government know about it? So that, like, it's not really widespread. But
yeah, I don't know
again,
much about
still just a theory, and
Tartaria, but I think that
that's why I don't want to keep going on it.
there
That's
is
my bad.
but there is some. I think if I remember right, there was some talk about like Tartaria and like aliens, like the Anunnaki kind of a thing, right? So, yeah, which is like that's.
And
a
then
whole nother thing.
even if there were fuck it, what if mermaids or people aren't amphibious? They could just swim really well, so they're just coming up here real quick, and they're just like, "Ah, shit, you get back down." So their spaceships come up from underwater and pick them up or some shit,
Okay, yeah.
So and then they get back down there, and it's just like a civilization like us. It's just in a dome or something.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like,
So-
what was that, Jason Momoa? Like,
Yeah.
Aquaman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, man, I want to show you. Did you ever see this? I'm gonna see if I can. Where is it at?
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude.
So I know people can't see, but we just watched a video of the Pentagon's 3 declassified UFO videos. So now the government has actually, come out and said that that UFOs are real, and which is always weird because I don't know. I guess it's weird when they admit that UFOs are real.
But it's also, we've already said, like, they're just flying objects. Like,
We don't know what they are.
So it could just be a different country
Yeah.
or aliens.
Yeah.
But Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I was actually looking at his the Graham Hancock with another guy, but I didn't get to watch it.
Oh yeah, I watched that one. I fell asleep watching it, but it was really fucking cool.
Yeah, I could feel that. That's why I turned it off for a little bit. I was like, I need to watch it because I was working, so I can't do that.
No, but what I was gonna say though about the UFOs, like all it is unidentified flying object, right? But even at that, like the government has always been kind of like, let's not talk about it. So it's just weird that now they're finally like talking about it. I just that I find odd, like But and now, have you ever seen this? It's a Black Knight satellite.
So what is this?
Okay, so trying to see. It's not really showing it. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, so there's this object that is up in the Earth's orbit, and they don't know what the fuck it is. And so this is it right here.
Uh-huh.
And it's called the Black Knight. Now, looking
so
at...
it's
Go ahead.
So it's like staying in orbit, right? If these things have already just called it debris, wouldn't debris just fucking eventually fucking fall?
That's
Does it
what...
fall?
Yeah. But maybe... I don't know exactly what it would be, but to me, it looks like it's something left over from some sort of ship. But I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing the images, and I'm also like this image right here. It doesn't look like there's a curve on the Earth. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's not lying.
I mean, if there is one, it's so small. I still think that the Earth is round, but that's me.
I'll be open-minded.
Yeah, I mean that's the other thing. I'm open-minded too. Obviously, we're talking about aliens.
You know what?
But...
no, I'm just messing around.
I think that my opinions on aliens has a lot to do with also my opinions on what life is really about. And I don't know, like in the last few years I've felt like it's more like a simulation than anything else. So
Get you on that.
yeah, so I feel like my point of view of what an alien is and UFOs are is different now than what it used to be. Like when I was a kid, of course, like, oh yeah, it's like from a whole nother from some other planet in a galaxy far, far away. There's Luke Skywalker. But
There's probably some shit like that.
yeah. But I think that
Wasn't George Lucas's dad like high up in the government? So maybe he told him stories about his friend that was from a different galaxy.
I don't know. I don't know what
I'm just
George.
kidding.
I don't
I have
think
no
George.
clue. I
Yeah, I
was
don't
just
think so. Yeah, you're just making shit up now,
Yeah.
dude. That's what we should do, man. We should have a whole episode where we just make up wild fucking conspiracies, and then
Well, I don't know.
See if they
I
catch
always
on.
feel like some ways that'd be funny, but so in some ways, some of the movies is just like them letting us know.
yeah,
You know,
I agree. I agree with you there. I do think that some
and
things
not
get
exactly
told.
Star Wars, but they're probably, especially since it's been coming back recently, they're just like, it's pretty accurate. You should fucking put more shit out like this.
Yeah,
Get them ready for lightsabers.
Yeah, I still like the idea of making weird ass conspiracies, dude. Like the
No, I can
like
do that.
remember the did you ever hear the one where the birds aren't real?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's fucking, that's so stupid. It's just
Yeah,
like
have
that.
you not seen? You haven't seen a bird in a while though, right?
I see.
Don't even tell me they fly south for the winter, cause fucking this Bakersfield, man, this ain't fucking winter.
I see
Come on.
birds all the fucking
Come
time,
on.
dude.
I don't. I never see
hate-
a goddamn one.
I hate
They're spying
birds.
on you, dude. Man. They're spying on you, Doc.
Yeah,
They're spying on you.
yeah, I'm sure they are. No, but yeah,
Nah,
that
I'm
one
inside
in
too much.
Australians not existing. Australians aren't real. Like those are the stupid ones.
I haven't met one yet, so
Yeah, I mean, well, we've never been to Australia, man.
you would think they'd come. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, but
No, even if they would come over to America, they're not coming to the city. Fuck that.
fuck no.
Way better.
Yeah, they got better shit to do than come to this dump of a town. And that's the other thing too, man. Like, what?
Are they surfers?
What? Australians?
Australians? Yeah.
Yeah, some of them surf. Yeah, there's plenty of surfers, dude. But I mean, like, the one thing I do know about Australia is that like the majority, like I would say like 90% of the population of Australia all lives on the coast, right? So you go into the outback, where you
That's
go
where you
deep.
get the dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's where they're all at. Yeah, some
Yeah.
weird fucking shit going on in there. Nah, dude,
Well,
it's
as
like
soon as a fucking sinkhole opens up over there, you're gonna find them, man.
fuck yeah, yeah, dude. Hold on a
I
second.
don't know. Is it big enough for us? Can they survive that? I feel bad now.
Could what?
Could Australia survive a sinkhole?
Yeah, Australia is big, dude.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Well,
like I
thinking
said,
it's
like
that big.
the middle of Australia, like nobody fucking goes there
Yeah.
because it's like it's too hot. It's all desert and shit. So, yeah. I mean, allegedly.
I was gonna say I didn't know that. I thought it was more tropical.
Nah.
Oh.
But yeah, they do surf. Like some of them do. And now, let me ask you something. This segment, Doc and Mex ask each other questions. 5 rapid fire questions, 5 rapid fire answers. Let's go. All right. Question 1. What can you do that no one else can?
Pick my butt.
All right. You can pay people to do that, though, for you. Just saying.
Well, for free.
Okay. All right. Next. What is the craziest story you've ever heard?
Damn. All right, now fuck it. One time me and all like my friends were smoking weed in this area, and a sheriff pulled up and was like, "What the hell are you guys doing?" And my friend, what he was doing, the questionable movements. So the sheriff had his hand on something. I don't want to say it was his gun. It was probably a taser, but my friend who was questionably holding something, it was a bong. The sheriff said, "Put your hands up." He smoothly, in my view, put the bong in the same motion on the tire of the truck he was behind, and his hands up, and he was golden, and like the most fucking smooth James Bond shit ever. And the officer was just like, "All right, you guys leave." So that was crazy shit I've been a part of, I would say.
Okay, it's just not a story you've heard, so you totally didn't answer the question. But that's all
Well,
right.
but that's not the best question.
Okay, I know it's a terrible question, but okay, all right. Next, what is the nerdiest thing you do in your spare time?
Make fanfics of Shrek.
Okay, all right. If you could teleport, where would you go and why?
Andy Dick's house. I don't know.
Ew. Good luck with that.
Seems like a fun guy.
Sure. Okay. What is next? What is one of the things you have on your bucket list?
Smoke Snoop Dogg.
Oh shit. Yeah. All right then. I'm glad you got that out there in the digital world. Maybe it'll actually happen one day.
Yeah, maybe that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what? I don't want to do a joke one right now because then what if that shit happens?
Yeah.
Smoke Snoop. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Get a vision board. It's just you and Snoop smoking weed. Vision boards are dumb. Anyways, all right. You go ahead and ask me questions. We got five questions, rapid fire. I will give you rapid fire answers. They may be true or false. I don't know.
What's your favorite form of social media?
None. talking to people in person because I'm old.
What is your favorite guilty pleasure TV show?
What?
Your favorite guilty pleasure TV show?
Next Top Model. Go.
All right.
No, I'm just
What do you
kidding.
think
I'm kidding.
is the best show on
I don't even know. I just watch whatever my wife's watching, so there you go. All right, go on. I
What do
couldn't
you
even
think
say
is
that
the
without
best
shit.
show on Netflix right now?
Best show on Netflix?
Yeah.
I'm trying to even remember like
Series,
what
or
I've
does
seen.
It has to be a show.
What?
Does it have to be a show or can it be a series?
Yeah.
Fear Street.
What?
Fear Street.
Fear Street? Didn't watch it. I'm getting some comments from the Peanut Gallery. Oh, jeez. I don't know, man. Like, I watched, the last show I watched was Drink Masters. I couldn't even tell you what is a great show that's on Netflix.
True.
So,
All right.
yeah.
Who do you text the most?
My wife. My wife.
What do you want to be 10 years from now?
Alive.
All right.
That's it. Alive. Preferably not taking a shit like I'm always doing. God damn. And now, back to the show. But nah, dude, you would think that, like, we live in a hick fucking town. You would think that we would at least hear some of our friends talking about, like, seeing aliens, right?
Are you gonna say you would think we'd have an Australian here?
No, dude, no. I'm bringing it back to the aliens, like, not illegal aliens, because I'm sure we've got plenty of those. But I'm talking about, like, little green men kind of aliens. Like, you would think that somebody in our, like, that we would have, like, in our groups, somebody would have said, oh yeah, man, I've seen a UFO, or I've seen, like, an alien, or some kind of crazy shit, or at least somebody that we know would know somebody else who said that they've been abducted by aliens, you know? I don't know anybody.
Ever got that story out of?
No. There was one, I had
Crazy
one.
if you did.
Yeah, I had one friend who said that he saw something out in Pumpkin Center, but he was full of shit anyways. Like, he'd always say stuff I wouldn't even believe him. But
So the only time I felt like I saw something, my friend was like, it was probably a drone, dude. I saw this blue fucking light just flash up to the side and fucking straight down behind a bush, and I was like, what the fuck was that? And I didn't hear it, like, because especially you'd hear it bzzz for, like, a drone. They're not that quiet. Especially, this was a few years back. I mean, they're probably quieter now, but I would have heard, like, something. And especially hitting the bush, like, I didn't hear shit. It was, like, straight right behind the bush where it didn't make a fucking noise. But I saw a blue fucking light just... I was like, wow, what the fuck was that? My friend just shot me down, so I was just like, fuck.
yeah, it's probably a drone, dude.
It probably was, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Especially it being a light. I can't see, like, I wouldn't think there's glowing aliens. I don't know, maybe in the dark, it was dark.
You're trying to say that it was just an alien, like, in a little jetpack?
No, I was trying to say aliens could glow in the dark.
Oh, I don't know, man. I wish that I could see something. I would love to be able to see some sort of alien, or see... I just want some proof, man. Like, I want some proof of something.
Yeah, I mean, didn't Putin threaten Trump if he didn't release evidence of aliens?
Fuck, I don't know, man.
That's not proof enough for people. I mean, I know he didn't hold out on it, but
I mean, I'd have to see it for myself. Like, I couldn't see it on TV. I couldn't see it on YouTube and be like, okay, yeah, I totally believe it. Because, I mean, there's some good videos of like, people, you know, I mean, I guess, like, the one video that I remember seeing that I thought was pretty interesting was the triangle over Arizona. Do you remember that?
Oh, you mean the Phoenix Lights?
Yeah, it was the Phoenix Lights. Yeah, you're right. Did you ever see that?
It's just a thing of lights that went through Phoenix.
Yeah, hold up.
Today marks the 25th anniversary of a string of bright white lights seen over the valley in the late evening hours, and it's just kept people talking and curious for years.
I was just a kid when this happened, and it was like, I was obsessed with it. I wanted to read every single news article about it. I was convinced this was like the invasion was days away.
That it was going to happen, huh?
Yeah, man, this is so cool. And it happened right here in Phoenix. We're bringing in Dr. Lynn right now to talk to us just about the mystery of all of this here, 25 years on. Just kind of tell me, you know, what the legacy of the Phoenix Lights is.
Actually, the Phoenix Lights now worldwide is hailed as the most witnessed, most documented, most important mass anomalous sightings in modern history, if not all of history. We have come such a long way in 25 years. The story continues to evolve. It's so exciting because on Sunday, next Sunday, we have a wonderful, wonderful community event at the Scottsdale Harkin Shea Theater where we show our documentary. It's one of our dozen International Film Festival awards. We're so proud of that. And it's very exciting to see it on the big screen, as well as speakers. We have Navajo Rangers who are law enforcement studying these phenomena, and there's a lot going on in the Navajo Range. We also have new witnesses that had up close and personal sightings during the mass sighting, as well as our own rock star and Phoenix Lights witness Alice Cooper is going to be doing a remote Q&A. And I have to say, for anybody that doesn't know about the Phoenix Lights, while thousands of people were looking skyward for a glimpse of the Hale-Bopp comet, they also caught a glimpse of Mile, and we learned from the National UFO Reporting Center just a couple years ago that one of these phenomena, whether they were these orbs in rock-solid formation in V-shape or boomerang shape, and that's my video, by the way, it's showing right now, or actual craft. There were 10 different craft. If people go to the Phoenix Lights Network website, they can look at the illustrations, beautiful illustrations by Larry Lowe, as well as animations. 2 or more people had to see the same craft. And whether it was one craft that could morph, or the perspective from where the person was standing, or an actual parade, which is what what was concluded, because the mass sighting, whatever you've heard, wasn't just 1 or 2 hours. It was many hours, over a dozen hours in over 4 states.
Wow. So tons of documented proof out there. But Dr. Lynn, I just want to know, tell us about your personal connection to it. Where were you that night you took that video, and what was going on?
All right, so I mean, do you remember that or no?
No, I would have been 4. No,
yeah, that's right.
4.
Shit, dude. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I don't remember that.
You don't remember? Yeah, okay. Well, I am older, but this one.
Did you see it?
I remember it coming out. Like, I mean, when it was like on the news, like people were like losing their shit, and like I don't know. I thought that it was the most compelling evidence that I saw, at least as far as whether or not there might be some sort of alien crafts or whatever. But I mean, a lot of people said that it was like they didn't say drones. They were trying to play it off as if it were the candles, kind of like hot air balloons, basically, like little tiny hot air balloons. But like that lady said, it went across like all these different states. It was up there for hours. Some people claim that they actually saw like actual craft, Mm-hmm. One of the things that she was talking about though was like the natives, that like Navajo and stuff.
Yeah, it kind of got. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
I was gonna say it kind of got racist right there. What was she
no, but I don't know. I think that that's probably the biggest evidence that there is some sort of alien life, because like they have all sorts of stories about
and the shape aliens. Too. Like what did I say earlier? Why were the pyramids made? Because they saw a triangle in the sky, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, maybe, but I mean, I know that there's evidence. I mean, they have a whole fucking show, The Ancient Aliens, but I don't think that that's an accurate thing. I think that's more just to make money, but I don't know. I think that there's enough evidence of things in the past that there could very well be aliens, and I think that I don't know. I guess I do believe, but I really want to see something. I want to see. There's a place I think in Sedona, Arizona. You could rent fucking night vision goggles and stuff, and you can see like UFOs all over the place. I would totally do that.
We should just go.
Yeah, well, I don't think my wife would like that.
Sedona, Arizona sounds like a song. That's why I was snapping.
Snapping? Yeah, I think it is a song. I don't know, but I think that's where it's at. Like the Arizona, there's some crazy
Arizona.
Shit. What?
I said, let's go see aliens in Sedona, Arizona.
There you go. That's a big hit, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I would totally go on some kind of like UFO hunting trip. So there's some places that are more.
We save up through the podcast. We should do that and do an episode of it.
I know, right? Yeah, we'll have a ghost hunting one and we'll have a fucking UFO one. That'd be pretty rad. All right, man. You got to get going, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this up. And do you want to go ahead and give out our social?
Yeah. Thanks for listening to the Hoofhearted podcast, where you can find us here at Spotify, Anchor. And if you want to follow us, it's the Doc_Mexilorian for my Instagram, Doc Farted for Doc's Instagram, and I'm also on Twitch under that too. Thank you very much.
Yes. Also, email us and talk to us. That's another way you can talk to us other than Instagram. You can email us at whofartedpod@gmail.com. That's it. I'm ready to get out of here. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's another episode in the books, and we'll see you later.